Good evening. My name is Deshara Turner, and I am a senior at Heights High. Recently, I have become a social justice activist for women's rights and victims against sexual violence. I am also a softball player, a public speaker. I believe myself to be a role model for people in my community and younger students who plan to come to Heights High. I'm a leader in my school cultural diversity group known as MSAN, and I participate in my student government. After high school, I plan to go to college and still volunteer in the community and work for them. It is my honor to be here to introduce Phyllis Harris, who was a Cleveland Heights alum from the class of 1983. And she is doing a lot of these things herself. She's serving as a role model and activist in her community, and she has over 25 years of nonprofit leadership experience, including with local and national boards, such as the Women of Color Foundation, Assembly for the Arts, Gestalt Institute of Cleveland and Centerlink, the community of LGBTQ centers. She has led youth initiatives at Planned Parenthood and was one of 6 co-chairs of the transitional team for Mayor of Cleveland, Justin Bibb, and was on the selection advisory panel for the City of Cleveland's Community Police Commission. She is also an advocate for Cleveland's LGBTQ+ community. Mrs. Harris' advice to younger students is that it may not seem like it, but these high school years are only the beginning of discovering who you are and how you want to live and be present in the world. Spoken advice from her grandmother is just keep on living. In high school, she regrets not doing her senior photo for the yearbook or going to prom. At the age of 18, she was living on her own with a full-time job that she believed could provide for herself. And she lived in San Francisco for 1 year before coming home to be serious about college, where she earned a degree in nonprofit management. She is now able to help people through the social issues that she cares most about. Spearheading youth initiatives is another example of how her work allows her to align her values of offering support and helping others, making it easier for her to love her career. Please welcome Miss Phyllis Harris.
Thank you. I have to tell you about my name because my name is Phyllis Michelle Harris, and I'm named after my uncle, Philip Michael Harris. I'm very proud of my name. So you heard Seven, and Seven is a nickname that I gave to myself. My mama, Florence, who's here tonight, does not call me Seven, but I was a quiet kid here at Heights High. I was a kid that hung out at the same spot every day on the same floor in front of the one locker that we all shared with Kelly and Mardine and Irma for the 3 years that I was here. Quiet, observant, a little bit shy, a lot shy. And so the name Seven allowed me at 37 when I claimed the name. People say, is your real name Seven? And I say, yes, I really named myself Seven. Came at 37 when I was redefining who I was, in the world in relationship to what I wanted to do. I had then a 5-year-old, before my daughter here, Jaden, but really trying to figure out who I am. And I noticed that things were happening for me in my life in sort of like 7-year increments. And so I claimed the name Seven, introduced myself at Gestalt Institute, Cleveland, where now I'm served on the board as Seven for this intense, program where I was going to learn a lot. And those were the first people who only knew me as Seven. Fast forward, I'm getting stronger and I'm learning more and living longer, like my grandmother says, keep on living. And 7 is fierce. 7 has voice. 7 gets a break and gets a job at the Cleveland Rape Crisis Center. 7 moves and gets a job at the AIDS Task Force of Greater Cleveland. 7 leaves there, becomes the VP of programs at Big Brothers Big Sisters. I'm learning that I'm into social justice. My mother is the reason for this. She taught us to be caring, to give, to let people in our home who needed a place to sleep or rest, to share our food. So what I do in terms of my social justice activism is about core values. And 7 is in the front, protecting Phyllis Harris, the quiet kid who was here at Heights High. My experience here absolutely helped shape who I am. My friends who remain steadfast, and my friends now, we just celebrated our 40th high school reunion. It was a blast. Kelly helped plan it. It was great. I just asked her if she was planning our 45th yet. It's so good. So I wanted to share that because I want to honor, the person who was in the hallways here and the protection that I felt and the care that I felt, and as it has made me who I am now. Now I'm going to read you the speech that I wrote, okay? Dear fellow Heights Tigers and all the members and supporters of Cleveland Heights High community, I am humbled and honored to be inducted into the Cleveland Heights High School Hall of Fame. When I think back on my time at Heights High, I'm filled with pride and gratitude for the education, experiences, and friendships that helped shape my life. To be recognized among such an accomplished group of individuals is truly humbling. I want to thank the Heights Schools Foundation for their tireless dedication to supporting education in the Heights community. Their efforts are apparent in opportunities offered to the youth you see right here today and beyond. I also want to thank my family, my mom, my daughter, my sister Galnar, who's here, who's my partner at work, and everyone else. I think my cousin is here and is an alum, and Carrie Gibbons is here and is also an alum. We're all Heights Tigers. These folks, the teachers, the staff, my family, my friends at Heights High, who believed in me and pushed me to be my best self in all different ways. Without their support and guidance, I wouldn't be standing here today with you. As we celebrate this amazing occasion, I hope to inspire current and future Heights High students, especially those who may be struggling to find acceptance and belonging. To those who are LGBTQ, I want you to know that you're not alone. There are people who love you and support you for who you are, and you have the power to achieve great things. To inspire you, I'll share a quote from one of my favorite poets, Audre Lorde. Each and every one of us has the power and the right to be exactly who we are and live our lives to the fullest. To all Heights students, the parents, the community, with hope, determination, and hard work, sometimes asking for help, sometimes we need to do a redo or a reset, each of us can achieve what we want for ourselves. So continue to strive for excellence, love and know yourselves, and make your mark on the world. Heights High.